Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of Star Wars: The Old Republic News. This is kind of a video that it's not really regular at all. I'm so sorry. But today's news is going to be pretty jam-packed, I should say. We're only going to be talking about one thing on this episode, and that will be Star Wars: The Old Republic going free to play. I did an episode, I think it was probably in episode 1 that I mentioned that they were going to be going free to play. They were thinking about the issue. They were moguling it around. And now it's going to come true. And everyone in the industry, I am not in the industry, by the way, but I knew it was coming. I play DC Universe Online. It's a free-to-play game. I'm still a subscriber, but it's a free-to-play game now. I've played a lot of MMOs. World of Warcraft is technically the only one that's still subscription-based, but the only question is, how long? But I digress. I'm reading all over the place on Rock Paper Shotgun, on Massively. Everybody's talking about it. That they all called it. They knew that Star Wars was going to go free to play. And the people who denied it, you guys are wrong. You know you're wrong. And what were you thinking? Because you should have known it was going to happen. And it's not even been a year, and Star Wars: The Old Republic is going free to play. So let me start off with this. Going free to play is not detrimental. It does not signify that the game is going to suck. It does not mean that the game is going to die. Perfect example, DC Universe Online. It was a paying subscription video game. And all of a sudden it went free to play last year around this time. And it has so much success. It has been successful. The actual number one example of a free-to-play game being successful is LOTRO, Lord of the Rings Online. That is the game that changed how things are. Because it was a subscription-based game. But then it went free-to-play, and it saw bigger results. It saw more players. It saw bigger, pretty much everyone's pocket got a little bigger from it. And unless you came out around the time that World of Warcraft did, you being a subscription-based game, it was not going to happen. So, it's August 1st now. When this thing releases, I don't know when it's going to get released, whenever I will. But they're supposed to start the process of allowing the monthly stuff to come in, where we start collecting the new Cartel Coins, which are going to be the currency to buy stuff from the marketplace. You can go on the marketplace and, of course, buy more Cartel Coins with real money. This is all like a phase 1 type of thing. This is phase 1 of going free to play. It's going to go free to play in fall/autumn. I don't know what that means, but apparently we can probably expect it in fall/autumn. And when they decide to go free to play, they're going to bring along the next update as well. That brings in the new operation, the new war zone, more space combat missions, and the new companion. So this is all going to coincide with that update to go free to play. And even their website at SWTOR.com/free. It's the play now to earn great rewards. I'm not going to lie, I have a lot of fun with Star Wars: The Old Republic. I do. I wish I play it more, but time just does not allow me. So I'm not really saying that am I going to go free to play? No. I'm going to stay a subscriber until I feel that I don't play it enough that the free to play market is the way for me to go. But right now I'm sticking with my subscription, which is $14.99 a month, and that'll be it. So let's actually talk about the rewards for being a free to play, all right? Let's see here, right here. To earn rewards for current and prior paid months, all right? This is for all the subscribers out there. So here we go. For each paid month prior to July 31st, you get 150 Cartel Coins. All right? The game's only been out for 8 months. I'm making sure my math's right because that's when I started. It was 8 months. 8 times 150, you get 1,200 Cartel Coins right off the bat. You get 1,000 Cartel Coins if you purchase the Collector's Edition. I got the Collector's Edition. I'm at 2,200. You also get a Heroes banner if you got the Collector's Edition. We don't know what this is, but yay. Then the Fan's Choice in-game item. Subscribers before August 1st to the free-to-play launch free-to-play option launch. So you have until now, until when they actually launch it, to get this fan choice in-game item. Now, what these in-game items are, you can vote for them over at Facebook, facebook.com/Star Wars: The Old Republic. And the items are a hollow Rancor statue, a carbonite hibernation capsule, or a party Jawa. I feel the party Jawa is winning. Let's actually find out. And sure enough, the party Jawa is winning with 14,000 votes. And apparently my buddy voted for the carbonite hibernation capsule. Well, that's special, isn't it? There's like a 1,500 for the Rancor replica. No one wants the Rancor. No one wants it. That's a funny thing. But, alright. Moving on. You have until August 15th to vote for that as well. I want to make sure I got the date right. And where is it? Stupid. Yeah, it's August 15th. Yeah, August 15th to vote. Alright, and then for each paid month from August 1st to the free-to-play option launch, you'll get 200 Cartel Coins. And then for all active players from August 1st to the free-to-play option launch, you'll get 250. Alright, now let's go over this as well. The current and previous players get the 150 for each paid month. They get the 1,000 Cartel Coins. They'll get the Heroes banner. They'll get the Fans Choice in-game item, 200 Cartel Coins, and 250 Cartel Coins. That's for current and previous players. For new players, you don't get anything but the 200 Cartel Coins for each paid month from August 1st to free-to-play option launch. And you'll get the 250 Cartel Coins for all active players from August 1st to free-to-play option launch. So apparently, if you are a new player, Billy decides he wants to play right now, it's August 1st, you don't get any of that stuff except the last two options. Now, it even says for previous players, if you guys have subscribed, cancel your subscription, didn't play anymore, or if you guys were actually part of the free-to-play weekend, or free-to-play stuff, like the free trials and everything, I think you guys count as previous players as well. You all get all that cool stuff. Well, maybe. You have to pay, probably. So maybe returning players, not the free trial people. Not the free trial, I don't think so. But, I mean, that's it. That's the rewards for right now. And moving on for the Cartel Coins. These are, like I said, these are the Cartel Coins can be used for the purchase of great in-game items through the Cartel Market. It's coming soon. Loyal subscribers can spend their Cartel Coin rewards on items including, these are just 3 examples, that Kowakian monkey lizard pet that Jawa always had on the leash from the movie, you can get one of them. The Sith meditation throne that's in the False Emperor Flashpoint, you can get that. Where it would go, I do not know. Or you can get the Lost Helm of Darth Nihilus. It's a pretty badass looking mask, I have to say. I'm looking at it right now. So, it is quite badass, really. But those are three of it. Alright, there's more. I'm sure that there's more when they actually open it up. Can't wait to take a look. But all in all, being a subscriber is the best way to go if you want this kind of stuff. But being a free-to-player doesn't mean that you're getting gimped or anything. Actually, let me correct myself by going to the features. We're going to the features now. This is on SWTOR.com/free/features. I'll put links in the description because I don't think people are even listening. But here are the description versus free features. All right, choice, flexibility, choose your path, coming this fall. Marketing, you get a B+. You get a B+. it worked, I have to say. Just reading that line, it worked for me. So here are the features, all right? Story content. Players can play their full class stories from levels 1 to 50. Subscription. Full access. Free. Full access, all right? You're not going to miss a thing there. Character creation choices. Some character creation options, such as species, are limited to subscribers. So subscribers, full access. Free players, limited access. War zones. Free players are limited in terms of how many war zones they can play per week. Subscribers, full access. Free to players, limited access. So you are getting told that you can only play PvP matches, say, 10 times a week. There's your allowance. There it is, folks. You can rush through 10 matches of war zones in a day, and you've already run out what your thing is. And the 10 times thing, that's my arbitrary number. I don't know what they're going to come up with. They haven't released that information yet. Flashpoints. Free players are limited in terms of how many flashpoints they can play per week. Subscription, full access. Free, limited access. Again, you're getting told on how your player can get gear in order to run bigger and harder stuff. You're gimping the character a little bit there. You're gimping him. Space missions. Free to players are limited in terms of how many space missions they can play per week. Really? Really? Subscription, full access. Free players, limited access. I'm not seeing how this is turning into a good thing. I mean, the space missions, they're mini games. They're fun little mini games. But now you're being told on how many times you can run it as a free-to-player. You're getting limited access to content. There's an issue there. There's a major issue. Now, I can tell you now that DC Universe Online, we have a lockout. There's a lockout system that was in place at launch. All right, you could run one alert, which was like a little 4-man instance. You run it that day, you're locked out for that day. You can't run it anymore. All right, I've dealt with that since launch. Then all of a sudden they bring in replay badges, and you spend real money to get the replay badges, and you can unlock it multiple times after you complete it. So I'm used to that kind of limited access. I've been with that limited access since launch. Coming into Star Wars on an MMO basis, on a hotkey thing, this is different. This was, I could run the hammer station as many times as I want, trying to farm one piece of gear. Now I'm getting told I can only run it a small number of times. You're hurting the community by doing this. DC Universe Online, I complained about it, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to chew it up a little bit. And with Star Wars, I'm gonna have to feel the same way. If I go free to play, I'm gonna have to chew it up. I don't play both of those games enough to really warrant it. But for the people who play it constantly, who love playing it, if you go free to play, you're only going to be able to run certain things for a small amount of time per week. You're literally limiting how the game is played. Story content, level 1 to 50, that's great. You're leveling your character, you're getting all the story content, you're getting full access to that. But then when it comes to trying to do war zones for PvP, that's also hurting your ranked matches, your flashpoints, trying to get gear. You're hurting yourself. And here's even the kicker. Here's the kicker. Operations are subscribers only. Free-to-players cannot raid. They cannot raid. So what's the point of even running a flashpoint then? Literally, in an MMO, on a massive multiplayer online game, when you reach level 50, when you reach that high peak of level, what is your goal? Alright, it's time to look at some content. It is time to look at raiding. Free players can't raid. They cannot raid. You just canceled the reason of why they have to level. True, the story content with each class, it's really entertaining. It's really engaged. I love it. But if I'm leveling myself up to level 50, and I can't raid, I have to pay $14.99 a month in order for me to have access to more of your game, you've lost. You've completely lost. And you've lost that person from wanting to play anymore. Sure, I will have multiple level 50 characters, running story, running my weekly flashpoints, getting gear for no apparent reason, and what am I going to do with that gear? What's the objective in any MMO? Especially MMORPGs. It's to get to the end of the rainbow. And so far, that leprechaun pretty much kicked me in the balls and told me to get right back down to the beginning, or you're going to stay right here in this middle. You ain't going to go back down. You got up, but now you ain't going back down to the pot of gold. You're going to stay here in the middle, and you're going to enjoy yourself. All right? Have fun. So let me move on from that little rant. Travel features. Subscribers will have full access, or will have access to all travel functionality, making getting around the world easier. So I'm trying to understand this. They gave us the character perks to get like the level. You get the speeder riding skill at level 10, which is awesome because now with my alts, I absolutely love it. Now you're giving it where free to play guys, they can get the. And at the same time, I'm not really sure what entails travel features, what it all involves. But I think the legacy character perks are going to stay where you can get your speeder bike at level 10. But what travel features are they talking about? And this is stuff that they're going to answer in the Q&A when they finally get around to it. We're not rushing them. They said they're working on it, so all I can do is just wait and see what their answers are. And game login. Subscribers will always be able to will be in login queues ahead of free-to-players. That's already given. But there's already a massive amount of lags in the fleet ship. We already know that when free-to-players come in, that, oh my god, we're going to get wrecked. Just wrecked with lag. And then the Galactic Trade Network. Subscribers can post up to 50 auctions for sale. We can post 50 options as a subscriber. Free players will be extremely limited access. They haven't actually put like a number. Just to say extremely limited. And of course the price. $14.99 a month for subscribers. Free to free-to-players. But I mean, what's the incentive for free-to-players? What's the incentive? There is none. And I'm going back to this, yeah. In DC Universe Online, as a free-to-player, the only narc I have about it is that there's a cash limit. I can only carry 2,000 cash on me at one time. To access any more of it, the rest of it, once I cap at 2,000, it goes into my escrow account. I actually have to spend real money in order to access the escrow account to take my cash out. It's a weird, weird system. But they make bank from it. I know they do. But that's the only gripe I have being a free-to-player on DC Universe Online. Other than that, I have full access to the game. I have full access to raids. Everything. That's the only issue, is that there's a cash boundary that I have to hurdle. That's it. This, I see no incentive whatsoever to be a free-to-player. You can level your character 1 to 50. Great. What about raiding? You can't do raids as a free-to-player. You have to pay $14.99 a month to raid, to access content. That's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. Now, I actually want to make this disclaimer. I should have probably put it at the beginning, but I'll put it now. So please, I really hope people have actually continued to read all the way down here to the bottom. The subscription and free-to-play features are subject to change. Go to your forums, go to your Twitter, go to your Facebook, go to the Q&A section, go anywhere you can. Go to MySpace. Hell, go to MySpace. I'm sure they have a website there. Tell these people what you want as a player, as a free-to-player. As a free-to-player, I expect to still run operations. That's part of the content. I'm going to have limited access to the game updates when they introduce new raids. I can't do the raid? I'm level 50. I have completed all the flashpoints. I have all this gear. What's next for me? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make an alt. What are you gonna go make an alt for? Just to do everything all over again? You're not seeing the end game. Free-to-players end game is going to be running the very last flashpoint. You're done. You're absolutely done. And you're just going to have to wait for the next game update when they release the next Flashpoint. Your Flashpoints are your end game. And that is a sad, sad thing. Because raiding, you still can get access to your tier gear. I will say that. There, you can do your dailies, and you can complete the quests in order to get the marks in order to get your tier gear. I'll give it that. You don't have to raid to get your tier gear. But you're not seeing the operations. You're not seeing the raid. What's the point? What's the point of playing an MMORPG if you can't see all the content? I can tell you now, I love the Eternity Vault. It's a pain in the butt sometimes, but I really like it. It's pretty. The last boss is a pain in the tail. Karaga's Palace was really fun. We wiped a lot, but it was fun. I can't get my free-to-play buddy in to see the operation. It's like, I'm sorry, Jimmy. I got a kick job at the Hut's apparently older uncle. I gotta go fight some Hut. You can't do it, Jimmy, because you're not a subscriber. You decided to go the free route, you lazy bum. And Jimmy's gonna cry. And I don't want Jimmy to cry. I really don't. But that's really all the features coming with the free-to-play everything. There is an FAQ as well that I actually meant to open. Let me actually open it up real fast. Oop, I opened up the wrong one. Now, the free-to-play FAQ, it should answer some questions, and I can't really believe that I'm really saddened that they have to put what is free-to-play, but I understand. People don't understand what that is. But it's okay, I will accept it. But you're probably asking yourself, right now, it's not free-to-play. It's still a subscription-based MMO. What do you have to do to play this game until it becomes free-to-play? Well, you have to purchase it. Purchase it via digital download from the actual website for $14.99. And that gives you the game, and that gives you 30 days subscription. That's how much it costs a month. It's $14.99 a month. That's what it costs. There's no incentive. There's none. It amazes me that how much fun I have in this game, and I don't argue. I really don't argue. I voice my opinion a lot, but I've never been this furious on a free-to-play model. You want to see a free-to-play model? Look at Lotro. You want to see a free-to-play model? Go to DC Universe Online. Check out Star Trek Online. I can probably argue Star Trek Online a little bit because I tried to go back as a free-to-player, and I still can't get around their HUD. Their HUD is just so damn obnoxious. I can't. I have a 23-inch monitor, and even in full screen, it still looks horrible. I can't get past it. I'm sorry. But I think the best free-to-play model in this out right now is Tribes. I think Tribes is showing what the free-to-play model should be. It should be. I love playing Tribes. Tribes is a great game. When I look at their free-to-play model, I'm like, wow, that's actually pretty nice. It's really nice. I don't spend gold. I don't buy gold. I could use my real money to purchase gold, but I don't. I work my tail off in matches, try to get my experience up, and I use my experience points to purchase the stuff. That's great. You could either work your tail off, or you could spend real money and just buy it all. Those are two great options. But I'm not thrilled about the free to play for Star Wars. I'm really not. Now again, I'm still going to be a subscriber until I find a time that I can't play this game anymore, and I just don't want to. But so far, I'm not really there yet. I do videos for this game, so I am obligated for myself and for my viewers to play this game, to show you guys content, as little as it is, because I do more DC stuff, but I'm working on that. But I mean, I play the game to do videos. The reason why I'm doing DC Universe Online, I play the game so I can do videos. I play Tribes so I can do the videos. I find these video games so I could make these videos for you guys. If I find the point where Star Trek Online is not enjoyable for me anymore outside of doing videos, then I will have to leave. And so far, I'm not at that point. I am not. I like playing the game. When this free-to-play option goes into launch, I'll have to see how it goes. I might even go a month as a free-to-player just to see how it experiences. I mean, I'm sure the game probably still plays the same, but I want to know how many flashpoints I want to know how many war zones I get to play. I want to know why I can't do an operation. And I mean, there's really, I just don't really even see an incentive for free-to-players to really be a subscriber, besides getting the Cartel Coins. And by the way, the marketplace for the Cartel Coins, it's all like cosmetic stuff, it's all pet stuff. It's nothing like, oh my god, I got I got a lightsaber that's more powerful than the tier stuff. You're not going to see that on there, all right? And for the love of God, whoever says this is a pay-to-win, don't make this a... There's no such... I can't argue. I don't even want to say there's a pay-to-win scenario because I haven't seen one yet. I haven't experienced it in any of my gameplay yet. With this going free-to-play, if there are people that just buy stuff, you're supporting the devs. That's what you have to do. You have to support the devs by buying stuff on the marketplace. I've done a bunch of games, and that's how we have to support the devs now. And I'm still a subscriber, and I still pay for stuff. For the people that don't buy stuff from the marketplace or are not a subscriber, it's okay. It's going to be okay. You don't have to. You're not being forced to do anything. They're given your choice to buy all this cool stuff if you want. You don't have to. But also, before I leave, another thing I want to touch up on that I found on the forums, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this, that this is about the forums. This is actually a quote from them. While we don't plan on allowing free players access to posts on the forums, we do ask that you respect other community members regardless of their status. Okay, so... And apparently everybody in this freaking thread is just in support of that. I find a couple of people that are like, why even do this? You're hurting them. That's exactly what you're doing. You're hurting the community. There's actually someone that's like, make a sub forum for free to play only. They want to separate the forums, whereas subscribers only and free to play only. What? No, it's free to players are going to have questions. They're going to need answers. They need access to the forums. Are you just saying that you're going to allow them? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. That's exactly what it said. Free to players are while we don't plan on allowing free players access to post on the forums. All right. So they're not going to allow to post. They can still rummage around through. But now, what happens if they have a question? What if they have a question? They're going to contact customer support? Come on. It's going to put more pressure on customer support to actually play the game as well. And I don't even know if half of them even play. I'm sure they do, though, but I'm just saying. But you're splitting the community. Your subscribers are not the only ones that have a voice. They are not. Your free-to-players have a voice as well. And they are going to have a bigger... I feel they're going to have a bigger voice than the subscribers because there's going to be more free-to-players than there's going to be subscribers. You're going to have those subscribers that have been here since launch, been here since beta, all that stuff. But you're going to see a more fluctuation of free-to-players come in that are going to speak their voice and have a say in what's going on, and you're not going to listen to. I'm afraid that if you don't give them access to the community, to the forums, you're not going to hear their voice. You're not going to hear what's going on. I mean, I'm a subscriber. I come onto the forums every once in a while. I don't really post anything because I don't really like forum trolling. I already troll one forum. I can't troll another one. I don't have that kind of time. But there's my argument. There's my saying. There's my whole thing. Free-to-players are coming. The launch is coming. It's coming later this fall / autumn. Not allowing them to have access to forums. It's a horrible mistake. They deserve a place to talk, to pretty much mingle with even the subscribers. Subscribers are not elites. We pay $14.99 a month to play the same game. They just have limited access to it, which some of it I can really argue with. But that's it for Star Wars news. And thank you all for listening in, because technically it's just really a logo and I don't really do anything fancy with it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But thank you all for watching or listening. And I'm just really going to give a quick shout. If you have any really Star Wars, for free to players out there who decide they want to play this game, if you guys really want a place to learn about stuff and everything, I recommend DarthHater.com from over at the Curse Network. DarthHater.com are great guys. I love their website. They're really informational. And also check out their database. You can also check out Torhead, T-O-R head.com for another database link. They're the guys who made Wowhead, and they're very successful. But that's it for Star Wars news. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you guys next time.